Thanks for staying with us on the U45 morning show here on SuperScreen television. Of course, living in Lagos, you know what's happening, the security situation and what many people are experiencing now. Talk of the 1 million boys and girls, where they move around the cities, various areas. So we have a situation report, an update on that. Take a listen.
As it happen, inside we dey for inside Lagos, and the situation here get as it be. And police dey on ground, police dey on top the situation for here. As they go, una go dey see as the people they take react. Say all these 1 million boys that they can't disturb them, they not let them sleep for night, and the matter don't pass. Be careful, my country people. As you they see, as I dey yarn, as you they hear, as they go now top here, we dey inside SuperScreen TV. So from inside Lagos now we dey now. You see the way the whole thing they go. Police dey on top the situation. And they don't try control the crowd. Tell them say, may they not fear, may they not worry. Nothing way past government. My country people, as soon as they see from my back, now boys where they vex say, those people where they can't collect something, they want chop. Now in they provoke them say, they not go sleep, they not go sit down, make person can collect food for their hand. Chop, with them never chop. My country people, as we see them, and so we bring them. Make you not touch that eye, we still there here.
Everybody's the first to.
You know, we're not a fear, we're with them. Everybody, when they come in, them. We don't fear for anybody. We don't use to sleep. We don't see money to eat. We don't use to sleep. In the night, in the midnight, we don't use to sleep. We won't do.
We don't fully prepare now. Whatever will happen. Because we always they give us sleepless nights, sleepless day. So we don't fully ready now. Anything we want happen, make it happen. So we are not afraid of anything again. We are ready for them.
How long they don't disturb us?
Since where this lockdown starts, they enter at Adeogun Street every blessed day to come and rob. So Adeogun and the whole entire of Oworo always stay at alert to wait for them. Now today we hear that the 1 million boys came to terrorize us again for broad day time. They came from Ferry, so we are fully ready for them.
For those who waiting to happen, they say them boys, 1 million boys like that, say that they attack house to house. They do house to house attack. So we boys, we'll have to bring ourselves, because we too we never did okay. Make one person come attack us, it won't be fine. So that's why we troop out to launch attack on them too. So they won't be able to come into the streets. And we are employing the government too to do something about it, because it's becoming another thing. It's becoming another thing. We don't understand. So we want make government come help us. At least 1 or 2 things. If they can just give us 5 hours to work. Because it's because people are not working. So those guys too, them too, they want to, the way of survive. So we don't want that. That's why we are out here.
All right, thank you.
Fine, my brother.
What did happen here? Class, bottle, police, everybody they ground.
What is happening is 1 million body.
You fit talk.
For Worona is on fire. We know they sleep. Night, daytime, we know they sleep. They were supposed to rest. They come out again. That's why we do outside like this. From nowhere, under bridge, we go see them. We don't know where they sleep. Our wife now, when they enter your room, when you don't get money, they will say, body government now is getting worse. She will take note on this thing. Lagos, Ogun State, we are crying in hunger. As me I talk now, the carry food go share for Ikoyi, Obalede, Oworo, they empty. We don't know what is going on. My brother.
What happened is that the way Oworo is going now is very bad. They are exchanging one man from another woman, which is so bad. All of these people that are doing all these things, they know Lekki, they know Magodo, they know FGC. Why didn't they go there? They should go there and go and start robbing them there. They know the rich. We are not rich. All of us are hungry here.
The wahala too much though. This one I just hear say those 1 million boys, they just don't come for this thing. Everybody no get less of mad. Yeah? So come here to daddy a lot to no see. Wala yẹn ti pọ̀ jù kò sí anything. Kò so anybody won't run just how to jẹ just fún wa la need.
Now one of the people call us station and make us come here. Now we call police soon. You see the police van they back and you see military to make sure say all these people not can still waiting not belong to them.
They government help us. Understand? Make they help us. Assist.
My people, we don't do the same since, and we don't see say enough security there here to handle the situation because the talk say those boys then they disturb, they collect things where not belong to them. And as when they see behind me, now police security people, now them full here, they don't tell the people say make them go house, go sleep. Say no problem. Police they on top of the situation because nobody pass government. My people, make una not touch that. We still there around. We go show now as they go. Now, don't report to police.
Police are here already. The police are here already. We have already reported to police. Police are here. Now, okay. Police are here already.
So, what do they do now to protect us?
We plenty well. The other boys too need soldier. You need soldier for a year. You need soldier. Right now, you need soldier. You don't too much, yo. It's too much. You don't too much, yo. It's food and ammunition. You don't too much. You carry gun, carry everything. Come here, our street.
2 weeks now. We don't even sleep. We don't sleep in the afternoon, in the morning, every time. So we don't have rest of mind. We cannot sleep. Please, our government should help us. They should help us.
Now get local government chairman here.
Yes. Honorable Shofola. That's our chairman.
Everywhere, they gang up. We don't know what is going on, both day and night. Allow us to sleep. We cannot sleep now. We are having sleepless night. Even day, every time they are disturbing us up and down. They are visiting us, robbing us up and down.
Around now,
we can't talk anything.
You say what?
They are still around now, and under the bridge. So we need to secure our area with all the effort that we have.
What be the people with there around? So what did they record?
It's 1 million boys. So there are many. So we need to secure our area, close our gates, so that in case if they are coming, we need to at least stand by attacking them. We are not running. We need to attack them.
150 pieces, this point.
We there for inside Fakaworo. As it happen, they say, what is 1 million boys that don't enter this area?
So, yeah, because all this stay at home like this, we don't tire, no food, nothing, no money for account, nothing. And perhaps we don't even know whether they are going to pay us salary or not. So they should open work for us so that we should go. All right. And make sure we get money.
No wala. You say?
You know, in this country, we know that some people will labor for themselves, just a day labor. And it's very difficult for we now to know what we are going to. Government are suffering us, and they believe we, the poor ones, we are animal. They believe they can just push us that we should go somewhere and we go. So they are treating us bad, and without rest. So some people cannot just come from nowhere and start giving us trouble again. So without, how many people police want to know? How many people they know? How many people they employ in police force?
Take this guy.
This is not a privilege for them to be disturbing or terrorizing area. We are all at home and we are hustling. So if it's something to go and thief, why are we not going to the road to thief?
This bottle we carry now,
we use it for protection. You need to protect yourself. Now they exchange woman to woman in the house. They will give your wife to another person. They will give another person's wife to you. As the security are fighting, we will fight as well. They will not do all the job themselves. But government should also help us in this matter.
Around 10 minutes, the old people, the Amraba come to our streets. Around 10 minutes now.
Which street with that? Where be this?
This is a bus stop. We are at Somoni, we are at Oworo, and this is Somoni Street. They scattered themselves. We are plenty.
This morning, they said some people came through the water. So we confronted them. They were wearing masks.
Okay.
So we went after them. Before you know it, rumor went round that the 1 million boys are here. And that is why you can see this kind of crowd. So we're going around trying to see if we can get the 1 million boys. So far, so good. We're on top of the situation.
Okay. Now, that's SuperScreen with it. Make you not touch that. Make your finger for now.
Okay, our own Mr. Peace there on the streets with the youth and those who are resisting the 1 million boys. I think they themselves are more than 1 million, so I don't see the 1 million boys overcoming them. Okay, that's part of the lockdown effect, if you ask me. The youth are getting restive, and the police, well, assuring us of safety and security. We just hope truly they are under control. I'm talking of the 1 million boys, because it's not just in certain parts of Lagos, almost all over Lagos. I don't see them overcoming. With that kind of zeal, we see there the young ones who are ready to oppose them and to resist them. And that's why we are looking at what the youth can do at this time, especially at this time of lockdown and even beyond. Because you heard most of them saying we are hungry, we are poor, and that is the truth. They are all struggling to survive. But in this digital economy, there is hope for those who want to key in. And that's why we have in our studio today Seyi Omotunde, an IT personnel and founder of Surfweb company. Welcome to our show.
Thank you.
It's nice to have you here. Well, you've seen what's happening on the streets. The youth, the young ones are frustrated, if you ask me. And other people are trying to take advantage of the situation to disturb them. And thank God they are out to say, no, we won't allow that to happen. Now, we want to look at IT and how that can come to our rescue, you know, how the youth can benefit from IT and get involved and get employed and get something to survive on. So it's like we are saying, shouldn't we be getting ready for a digital economy now that we have this lockdown? So let's begin with the youth. What's your take on getting the youth to get involved in IT?
What we just see right now, it's a very sad situation, and I don't want to say no one among those youths that you see on the streets actually like to be part of what you see them doing. It's as a result of absolutely, if you ask most of them, they have OND, they have BSc, they also went to school, but at the end of the day, there's no way they can actually practice what they do. Like, there's no job. The rate of unemployment in the country is very alarming that we don't even know the figure, really. We don't even know the figure. And I think the best gift any government can give to the citizen right now is capacity development. Yeah, governments are trying in their own effort to do, but the volume, the number is very, very large than to the capacity development. I remember Lagos State started a program some couple of years ago called Code Lagos, which is a very good initiative.
I like the zeal of those this man. They show us what happened there. The 1 million boys trying to attack them to come out en mass. He said, no, we cannot fold our hand. People will come and kill us here. My contribution is that government should help them. Let the police people, and including army, because at times the police cannot be able to finish these people. But with the army, they will run away. This is very, very important because everybody is in the house receiving this pen. Adding another pen from 1 million boys, that one will not be good. So let them see how they can help us, please.
Okay, thank you very much, Polycarp, calling from Sulere. Yes, we agree. That's what we're discussing. That's what we're talking about. It's how government can help, but how we can also help ourselves. Because when you are occupied, when you have something busy, your mind will be at rest and you focus. Yes. Yeah. So go.
So I was currently talking about. I was previously talking about an initiative by Lagos State government called Code Lagos, which they started a couple of years, and the program actually. He had a lot of positive results, but the number.
What was the Code Lagos?
Code Lagos. Code Lagos.
What was it about? What
Code Lagos. Code Lagos is about training youth on how to use a computer. Talking about programming, development, different fields, AI, artificial intelligence. Those skills that youth actually need in this century. Those skills that youth actually need to get ready for the future of work. That is about Code Lagos. And again, there's
also
still
running.
I couldn't say if it is running right now. There's also another initiative still from Lagos State, which is called Ready Set Work.
Ready
Set Work, which is also a good program to also not just only for the youth to go to school, get a good grade and get a job, but also to be an entrepreneur.
That's right. I remember that. Yeah.
Then again, a lot of IT companies around the world, I will talk about Facebook as well, are actually trying their own possible best, which I'm part of. one of the program organized for digital skills in Nigeria called Digify Pro. We started the program 2018 in Nigeria, and the organization paid for 8 weeks intensive training for the youth. But like I said, the number is very, very much for the quota. Like in each of the cohorts, we take like 20, and we're getting ready for the 6th cohort in Nigeria right now, all of which, after the training, they are being secure employment in a media communication agency. So, but the bottom line is the government are trying, individuals are trying, but there's still more room for improvement. Else, the pendulum that is looming for this country, I can't really fathom it. Yeah.
So, as an IT personnel now, and how do you think the youth can be drafted into this system? Okay, well, let's take this call from Hassan. Hello, Hassan.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Hassan.
Good morning. Let me start it like this. I appreciate your guest. I have an unemployed phone with me. So I'm seeing a lot of business opportunity on it. It's simple for me to, because they say I should install it, or how do I do? That is my first question. The secondly,
did you hear him?
I didn't hear that question, please.
Our federal government of Nigeria is playing with our lives on COVID-19. They are joking with us. If this pandemic that is happening in America, UK, happening in Nigeria, we are in trouble. We don't have the facility. If you look at Kenya, Congo, other African countries, Ghana, this thing happened too. They told their people to stay at home, and they stay at home. Our own, they stay at home, and we are building, the road is building up and down. In Kenya, I'm watching it on my phone. In Kenya, Congo, other African countries that surround us. You see where they took that at home, nobody will break the law. This one in Nigeria, soldier and police take over the road, making money riding motor. And citizens are taking the advantage, following them to ride motor all about carrying passengers and bound. And this thing is spreading to the whole state now. If you look at the number of the states that are settled, it's more than 20 now. It's going around ravaging our people, and at the end of the day, all of us will face the consequences. Please, government should take it serious. Security agents should take it upon themselves and help us out of this pandemic. I've been at home for almost a month now. I'm a worker. I've been at home for almost a month. My own company closed down a week before Lagos State government closed down. So my own is about 5 weeks now. So how much back have? I don't have anything, but I have to manage to follow my country to fight the pandemic so it's not become an endemic. Thank you. Let me tell your guests, let me explain. I have an Android phone with me. I don't know what business can I do with it.
You have an iPhone?
Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay. He says he has an iPhone.
Okay.
Yes.
There is a business that everyone can actually do during and after this COVID-19.
Okay.
I think he talks about having an iPhone. So the first step is actually to learn if he doesn't really know anything about IT. Skills is required.
Okay.
Actually required. So now the kind of business anyone can venture in right now are the business that have to do with essential services. Okay. We all know what we call essential services. Like media is an essential services right now. Things that have to do with health, essential services. Delivery is an essential services. So currently now, the only business anyone can do right now is essential services.
Yes.
And apart from those essential services, which is happening in every country around the world, which I just mentioned like 2 right now, there are works online.
Okay, just hold your thoughts there, please. Daniel is calling us from Sulere. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Daniel. Hello, Dan. Are you there?
The last man that just contributed is correct. But let us look at it in this perspective. I believe, this is my opinion, that government is supposed to do. They say Togo, Kenya, and Ghana, their people obey the law, lockdown, or everybody go inside. But those who provide foodstuffs, what will help them to stay at home? But in our own country, they didn't provide anything. If at all they provide, it may be for Lekki, those big man area, but for this my brother never see anything. And moreover, not everybody are government workers. Some people are laborers, people that just go to the find one, they are unworked people, and you want to lock them down without anything. It doesn't work. And moreover, these 1 million boys, they didn't even only attack because of lockdown, but because they are hungry. So I won't blame them. Some of them, they are touts. They are after that they always collect 50 now, 100 now on the road, and you lock them down. Where do you want them to take their money and feed themselves and feed their family? Please, I beg my government, they should do something. God bless Nigeria. Thank you all.
Okay, we're happy to hear that you're still praying for Nigeria. Okay. Let's look at the youth. You were talking. The man who called before said he has an iPhone, and you were saying the businesses that are viable now are the essentials businesses. Yes. So, but looking at his iPhone now, how can he go into any of these businesses?
So, essential services right now, like I said, health and logistic businesses. Yeah. So those are essential services. So there are actually a lot of businesses that already are leveraging on digital transformation. Okay. What I mean is that they've already integrated a smart way of operating their system, their businesses. Okay. And a lot is happening in the health sector, and a lot is also happening in logistics. So, for example, now most of the logistic companies already have app. They already have websites, which simply means people don't need to visit their office to make things happen. Then, when you go to online, when you search online, you are going to see. The only reason why I say health right now is product that has to do with health services are in high demand now, right now, because this is the time that people are not just only talking about basic things like food, clothes, shelter. They are also thinking about sound health. So the best thing anyone can do right now is to go online and look for some health products, vitamin products. The increase, I was checking time.com, and we don't really have data in Nigeria. According to time.com, the vitamins product sales in America increased ×3 in the month of March. And we all know what happened. Because of people are now looking for things that have to do with immune booster products. And most of these companies that produce these products, they are in the health sector, which are part of essential services, and most of them even already have a delivery company. So with this iPhone, what you need to do right now is to search online for the company, for affiliate company, for a promoting company that produce vitamins, right? Which you can leverage on. But beyond that, if anybody wants to get ready for this kind of situation we find ourselves, really, the whole world is in shock. We are not ready for this. The life that we knew January as of this year is not the same right now, and it has changed forever. So that is what I can tell the person for right now.
Okay. What other ways are available, talking about digital skills now, open to youths? Yeah,
preparing. So currently right now, a lot of training online training, talking about Udemy, talking about Pluralsight, those are Coursera. A lot of online training platforms right now, they are giving free subscription for a month, most of them for a month. Even Harvard Business School for training too. They are giving free subscription just for people to be able to learn at home. And the reason for this is people should learn now for post-COVID-19. Okay. So because whatever you are going to do is what you learn right now. It's not after COVID-19. It's so glaring. I don't know how we are going to do it, that a lot of countries are going to be plugged into recession after this.
Okay, if you're watching and you have any question on how you can make use of IT to develop yourself, if you want to ask a question or two, please call any of the numbers on your screen and share with us. If you also have some experience of what people are doing in your area, maybe disturbing or pleasant, you want to share, please call and let us know. But we're looking specifically on how the young ones can tap into IT and get involved and get employed and earn a living. Because you just heard that Harvard, for example, is offering free courses online. So all you need to do is Google and get in touch and get involved and learn something that you can use now and after now. Yeah. Now and after now. Okay. And that will, of course, help to reduce crime if people get involved in getting business.
So for skill of the futures, right? Because right now, individual and even organization are going to be first, right, to accept digital transformation after this COVID-19.
Okay.
And the skills that have to do with digital skills is going to be in a serious high demand. So what anybody can do right now is to move and to try as much as possible, if a youth right now, to start learning things that have to do with data analytics. There's a serious problem of data. On social media, I see youth talking about, oh, why can't federal government send money to people via BVN and all that. There's some set of people that are still unbanked. They don't have bank accounts.
That's true.
What will happen to them?
From Edo State, I'm coming from Polaris Street in Yaraba.
Okay.
Yes. Now, what I'm saying, the children that they are calling themselves 1 million, their performance, I can see that is hungry is causing it. They are having a very big condition. The government are not helping it at all. I'm a retired military man in Nigerian Army. I fought for this country. And now, I can see the country I fought for. I lost many of my friends in the battle during the Biafra war. I can see now they are not doing this in the way they do it. They should give them money to eat. A hungry man is an hungry lion. So let the government know. Some people are still managing somewhere, nothing to eat, nothing they can give them. Is it good? You let them stay at home. Stay at home with empty stomach. Somebody's wife delivered this money here. Nothing to eat, nothing to do. Look at the country we are. We call that we are giants of Africa. We are nothing. Please tell the government. Thank you.
All right, thank you very much, Thomas from Idiaraba. Well, he says the 1 million boys are hungry. That's why they are doing that. Well, that might be true, but there are many people who are hungry that are not on the street fighting others, because almost everybody is hungry, apart from the very rich. So we wouldn't support that line of thinking that because they are disturbing people, then they should be given something. They become militant in the process. There are many people who are hungry, but they are not violent. They are not violent. Instead, they are, meeting their friends or doing other things to make ends meet, not to go to the streets and start disturbing people. That's not supported because you are hungry. No. Otherwise, everybody will be on the street. We are all hungry. So we won't support that because the 1 million boys are hungry, that's why they've taken to disturbing people. That's not acceptable, because there are others who are hungry too. We're looking specifically at technology, what that can do to help us in this situation. And you were saying that even after this COVID, many things would have changed. Definitely. Talking about technology, right? Yes, I agree with you, because even in the media now, they don't come to the studio again. The guests don't come to the studio. You just link up with them.
So when I received the call, the first question I asked was, what is going to be the medium?
Yes. Okay.
Skype?
Yes, that's right. You are right. It's affecting everybody. Okay, Ifeanyi, let's hear from you. You're calling from Lawansi. Yes, sir. Yes, Ifeanyi.
Let government give some pastors chance to go to church and pray. They say they should give 2 feet. And if it is 3 pastors, let them open their church and pray, because Bible says with God all things are possible. It is God that we should call first. There's nothing God cannot do.
Okay.
Digital or no digital, it is God that will help us in this condition. So they should tell government to allow 3 pastors to be going to church and pray for the whole nation. That is what Tanzania did, and that I believe there is a good result there. Let us emulate good things in this country. Locking church down, everywhere down, and something is increasing every day. Can you see that it's increasing? Let us embrace God. Let us go back to God. I can see that many people have disappointed God in this country. Let us come closer to God, and I believe that God will see us through.
Okay.
God bless Nigeria and show mercy in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you very much, Thomas. He's bringing in the religious aspect of our lives, advocating that churches should be allowed to, so long as they maintain social distance in the churches. Okay. I don't think they've actually closed churches or mosques. I think they've restricted the number of people that can be in the church. Yeah. So in Lagos, I think it's 10 now, or 15, or thereabout. So if you can be in your church with 10 people only, spread out, I don't think they will disturb you, but if you have more than that, then it might become a problem. I know they started with 50, they came down to 20, and I hear they've come down to 10 or so. So, but for most big churches, to open a big church for just 10 people, they don't see it viable. So they've now gone technology. Zoom and others, they now, worship through Zoom and other means.
Like my church, basically, even before this pandemic. Yeah, really. So we have been having services online, 3 services online. Okay. Yeah. So it's not something that is actually new. Yeah. So to the fact that anytime I'm out of Lagos, I still attend the service online. So like I said, this has actually changed the way we do things generally. Okay, and part of it is our educational system, even the way we worship.
Studio?
Yeah.
My name is Seyi Omotunde. I really appreciate the high-tech person. What I will suggest to do for Nigeria is some of them, they are not familiar with this business to get certain information. You please give us some websites where people can go to get a paid training. And I know that people need to learn, and we are in digital world. If my grandma can be a website, then definitely non-Nigeria use as the way to make it be online to get them a PC. This is time to learn. The world now is going global. So I see. So please, kindly give us some certain websites where people can get to training. God bless you, and God bless the.
All right.
Thank you.
So thank you, Kayode. So I think that's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was coming to that. So
currently now, through the month of April, there's a website called Plural Site. Plural. Yeah, pluralsite.com. Okay. So they are offering all the training on their platform for free.
Okay.
So this includes web development, programming, cloud technology, artificial intelligence, digital marketing, UX and UI, data analytics, business intelligence, a whole lot of things right there.
Wow.
Free for the throughout the month of April. Not only that, there's some other sites as well that are actually offering a lot of free, and even some that do paid, they've slashed their price to like up to 95%. And there's some other platform you can actually, basically right now, YouTube is the new school.
Okay.
So there's nothing that you want to learn right now that is not on YouTube.
Okay. You just
get
type in the subject you want.
So if you want to get ready for the future of work, if you want to get yourself ready for what will happen after the COVID-19, where you can work remotely, because after this time, a lot of companies that are working remotely right now will continue work remotely for some months. 6 months, 8 months, as the case may be. Most will not resume immediately, because what they will find out is that during this time, there is more productivity. There's nothing like man hours lost in the traffic. Right? So there's so if you actually want to learn anything right now, you can go to the Plural site and do that. Yeah.
Please, he's going to go through that again so that you can take note. The sites you can go to if you want to learn certain things, free of charge. That's the important thing.
Throughout the month of April.
You acquire knowledge for the whole month of April. Yeah. Oh, April.
Yeah.
That
and
means
they've started in January, the April 1st. And the way I'm looking at it, they might extend.
They might extend.
Apart from that, there's some other free sites, W3 Schools. W3 Schools.
Okay.
Yeah. So on W3 Schools, you can actually learn anything that has to do with digital programming, development, software engineering for free.
Wow.
Online, yeah. So that is there. And for people that want to learn things that have to do with business intelligence, people that want to learn with data analytics, people that want to learn digital product management, digital project management as well, digital transformation. So we have sites like Career Insight too.
Good. Please go through these sites again one by one so that they can just take note. Those who are watching, yes.
So if you want to get
pluralsite.com.
Yeah.
Okay, David. David from Amukoko. Hello, David. Oh, okay. I think we've lost that call there. Okay, please go through the sites again quickly.
So Pluralsight.
Okay.
Career Insight, W3 School. And for people that want to start their career in digital marketing, they can also go to getdigitalnigeria.com.
Getdigitalnigeria.com. Good.
Getdigitalnigeria.com. Basically, what's on getdigitalnigeria.com is getting started with things that have to do with digital marketing, people that want to start career in media communication agencies. So they can go there.
So we have quite a lot out there.
A lot.
And the Harvard Business School, as you said, also offering some free courses. Yes.
Free courses.
Okay, you thought of time.com. What do we get there?
So time.com. So I mentioned time.com because of this increase in the sales of vitamins. So I saw that research there. So I was just saying that because for people that want to start business that either COVID-19 or not, it doesn't affect it. So if you actually want to start any business right now, you need to look into essential service industry. And what we have under essential services, those are services that government legislated. That's we talk about health sector, you talk about pharmacies, you talk about
media,
you talk about logistics, you talk about securities. Right. So most when it's come to pharmacy, this might not be something that somebody can just venture in. But there are some vitamins, complaints that you don't need to be
a pharmacist.
You don't have to be a pharmacist. And do what we call either affiliate marketing with them. So, but like I said, skill is also required. So if anyone, any youth actually have digital marketing skill right now, what they can leverage best right now is promotion of vitamins products.
And you said you can also go to YouTube and you find whatever you want to learn.
So like personally myself, I have over 300 videos on YouTube on digital skills training for business.
Wow.
On my YouTube.
Good.
Yeah.
So you heard it. There's a lot of opportunities out there talking about the digital world, and you can actually acquire a lot. Some of them are free. That's the interesting thing. So you don't have to pay to acquire such knowledge.
Especially at this time.
Especially at this time. So please use these opportunities and let's get on. You were saying that some companies might not return to their usual way of operation before the COVID.
Yes, because we will find out that they've cut costs.
Okay.
During this time. And as well, they actually achieve the organizational goals during this time as well. So like I said before,
that's
now
IT-based companies now.
Not only IT-based company.
Okay.
Basically, the post-COVID, the post-COVID-19 will actually make businesses and organizations to force them to actually start going online. Either you are in retail, either you are in training, either you are in services, you need to go online. A lot of companies will need to implement CRM, customer relationship management. A lot of companies will need to integrate payment system. These are things that some of these companies actually knew before, but they are still not ready to adapt to the change. But right now, everybody can see clearly.
Okay. So you are imagining maybe some banks, for example, you know, asking some of their department staff to work from home after COVID.
Not only banks. Not only banks. Really.
Emeka, I'm afraid your line is distorted somehow. We cannot hear a word of what you're saying. Please try another line. Let's see if it will get better.
People who are particularly discussing one day they will not contain what the magistrate will do to them. Let's take what it's nobody to them. Okay, they are not animals in this country. We have to fight against them. That's what they have to continue.
Well, we're sorry, did you pick a word there?
I think what he's just trying to say is still venting the angers on the government.
Mm.
Yeah, system works, people fail.
Okay. Now, looking at government, do you see government deploying technology under this COVID-19? Are they using it in any way at all to their advantage?
Yes, they are.
Because we're still talking of lack of data, lack of this, lack of that.
Lack of data. So, for example, now I was expecting Lagos State to do something with the data they've gathered with Lastra.
Okay.
I was actually expecting them.
Yes.
But I don't know how they are using it.
Yes.
Those data.
I know one of the officials mentioned that they were going to use Lastra registration.
So I don't know what they are doing with that.
That's not true.
Because this is the best time to actually leverage on those data. Okay, even let's say it's not everybody that has already registered for the Lastra. For the people
who have. Yes.
That's the best time to make use of that data.
And you begin to see how people when they call for such registration, because they ask you what are you going to do.
This issue of this lockdown is really affecting. You understand?
Can you speak up
now?
Yes?
Can you hear me?
It's better now, yes?
Now I am pregnant. And my husband is driving a downstairs.
Okay.
Now, for all this while, they have not been doing anything. My hospital is affecting. I am so much pregnant. No food, no nothing. How can we survive? And we are locked down. We are inside. How can we survive? That's the issue on ground now.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay, Ogechi.
We are inside. They say it's not this. They are not going to fighting out there. They are not even living out there. You know what it means? They are really doing. What are we doing?
Okay, thank you, Ogechi. I mean, your frustration is the same with many people. Nobody is really comfortable with the lockdown. Just the intention is what is consoling us. You know, why are we asked to stay at home? Is because the government desires that the spread is be limited, and that's the practice all over the world, not just Nigeria. The difference with our country and others is that other countries provided some palliatives and well-distributed palliatives. I watched a video. The guy was a bit insultive. He was insulting the Nigerian government, abusing the government. He was displaying the pound note he just received. He said, this is about 360,000. I just got it in my account now. I'm not doing anything. They gave it to me so that I can stay at home. You in Nigeria, you know, I started insulting the government and so on and so forth. That's what we're talking about. Our own approach has been rather disappointing, if you ask me, because as you just said, we have the Lastra for Lagos, we have our BVN and voters registration. I mean,
a lot of data.
A woman asked on this program last time, if you want to help people, why don't you say, okay, go to where you voted, for example, in the last election, because the list will still be available. It's just a question of reproducing it and displaying it the way you displayed it that time. And as they call you, you come forward, take a pack and go. All the wards, all the polling centers we used, why can't we use them? At least start with those who voted. Then let those who did not vote now come and say, I did not vote, so where's my own? That because, you know, we're not using data, we're not using information in this country.
At all. Not even only that. On voters card, there's address there. On Lastra, there are people's address there. All you just need is logistic complaint to deliver to each of the households. That's it. Because calling people out is also flouting the social distancing.
Tell me, is it that we don't have people who have these ideas in government? What is the problem? Why are we getting it wrong?
I wouldn't say we don't have people who have this idea.
So what's our problem?
Because basically, I can say two of the most laudable idea so far from Lagos State government, which I can say, I can talk of Ready Set Work, I can talk of Code Lagos. Really?
Because those ones were meant to tackle unemployment.
Tackle unemployment.
Yes. But when it comes to serving the populace that you govern, it's abysmal failure. That's what I see.
Yeah, it is. That's
it's like
what
you
I
don't
said.
know the people you have.
That's no, like now, really, it's so clear for both citizens and the government where we have missed it big time. Even if you have not waited. Right now, nobody can go out and nobody can come in. So even if you have missed it earlier, and that's why we said for the future of work, for what will happen after COVID-19, people that are skills in data analytics, data science, data management, and business intelligence, these are the people that will be at the top demand in the employment market.
Okay, that's what we want to take away today on this program. We've been talking with Seyi Omotunde and
I'm not against the lockdown, but government should try and provide things for people to sit at home.
Okay.
Okay?
All right.
Government should try and provide things for people so that we can sit at home. It's not been easy, honestly.
Okay.
I think this is the time for us to see that we have failed government in Nigeria. Honestly, I think this coronavirus has really opened our eyes.
Okay.
Honestly, that is my own contribution. Thank you.
All right, Thomas, thank you very much for calling us from Yaba. That's what we'll be talking about at the other side of 10 on this station. So please, Thomas, try to join us again and talk more about this, how we can cope with the lockdown and what you think the way forward should be. Okay, we'll be talking about that on Citizens Voice after this program. So please stay tuned and contribute more on that. Well, we've been talking IT and the youth, how to get involved in the digital economy that is with us and will continue to be with us, and how the youth can benefit. We've looked at some ways. Seyi has talked about some sites you can visit right away and learn one or two things. Free courses are available. Pluralsite.com, yes. Yeah. Harvard's Business School is there. YouTube, time.com. W3 School, yes,
yes.
And GetDigitalNigeria.com, yes. Yeah. So we have all this there, just waiting for you to tap into. So please start clicking and get involved. Acquire some knowledge that you can use today and tomorrow. And that's the message from the U45 Morning Show this morning. Seyi Omotunde, thank you again for coming.
Thank you for having me.
All right. So we're about to go now. I want to thank you for the company. As I said, we'll be talking more about the lockdown and its effect on us and how we can cope, looking the way forward. But for those who are celebrating their 21st birthday today or any anniversary, we say happy celebration. Don't allow the COVID-19 to spoil your joy. You may not be celebrating no parties, yes, but there is life, and that's what you've got to thank God for. 21, something great happened to Martin Luther, and I want to read it out to you from the Book of Ages. He was a miner's son who became a great religious reformer. Was originally intended for the law and had obtained a brilliant degree, actually, from the university. Then, much to his father's distress, he renounced the professional world and decided to enter a monastery. If you know of Martin Luther, you may want to read up more about him. Then the decision arose from an incident on July 17, 1505, when he was overtaken by a terrible thunderstorm and cried out, "Help, St. Anne, and I'll become a monk." That was an encounter. Those who read the scriptures will remember Paul and Saul, for example, something like that. So Luther says in his writing, "Not freely or desirously did I become a monk, but I whirled around with terror and agony of sudden death, and I vowed a constrained and necessary vow." So something is bound to lead to a change sometime in your life. All you need to do is to cash in on the opportunity and do something better. The secret of success in business, they say, is creativity. Get creative, get involved with IT, and make progress. And that's where we sign off for today on the U45 Morning Show. Thank you for this company. Remember, we'll keep on talking on Citizens Voice after 10 o'clock. Same station. Don't go away. I am Ambrose Ezewani, and if you see someone without a smile, please give him one of yours. Bye-bye now.